As I was sitting here listening to our students sing, I just thought, what incredible young people. And I have an opportunity to visit all of our schools, and we have incredible young people all across this great community. And we have an obligation to give everything that we have so all of the young people in this community can access their dreams. That's what public schools and public education is about, providing all students with access to their dreams. And I think the time is right in Alamance County. I've been here for 2¼ years. And I think back when I was deciding whether I'd come for a little while or not, I was really struck by the vision that Derek mentioned. And I said, you know, if a community truly believes in that vision, if they have a strategic plan to make that vision a reality, if they're going to invest in that vision, I want to be part of that. And I came, and I realized that this community is invested in that vision. I've worked as a superintendent in 4 different communities, all great communities. But I've never been in a community that I've seen the spirit of collaboration as I've seen here. We've talked about it, we began planning, we began working, but for some reason we all fall back into our silos. That has not been the case in the 2+ years I've been here in Alamance County. That our agencies, our business community, our faith-based community is willing to work together. When we sit around the table, we're capable of checking our egos at the door and talking about what we can do to make this community a better place. And I've long believed that when you have a diverse group of individuals coming together around a common goal, a common vision, that's when incredible things can happen. And that's what we have here in Alamance County at this time. I can't express how excited I am about kicking this off, because this is a framework that will tighten our work, that will align our work, that will hold us even more accountable. And I think that when I talk with our principals and when I talk with our teachers, and I think when I talk with the community about our children and what we owe our children. I have 2 adult children, and I knew what I wanted for them. I knew what I wanted their school experience to be like. And as a superintendent, I have a moral obligation to do everything I possibly can to ensure that every one of the 22,700 young people in Alamance-Burlington School System have the opportunities that I wanted for my children. I think all of our principals have the moral obligation to provide for their students that which they wanted for their own children. I think all of our teachers, and I think our entire community. Many of you have children, and you provide support for your children, and you advocate for your children. Unfortunately, we have too many children in this community, in this state, in this nation that don't have the support that all children deserve. We have too many children that come from homes that don't provide the advocacy. All young people need an advocate. So I think as a community, we have a moral obligation to do everything we possibly can to ensure that every child has the opportunities that we all wanted for our own children. And I think we can make it happen. We've been very, very intentional. My colleagues in ABSS, along with the Board of Education, developed a strategic plan before I got here. And one of the charges of the Board of Education to me was, Bill, get some legs on that strategic plan. And we've not made a decision without going back to one of those 6 priorities in that strategic plan. And you know, we knew it, but it really became illuminated as we began working on this that we can't possibly do this alone. And we've been counting on our partners for years, and our partners have been great for years. But this, as I said earlier, is going to truly get us, as Tracy said, all rowing in the same direction. So I'm excited to be part of the Alamance County community at this point in time. I think there's a window of opportunity that we all have that is open, and we need to make sure that we jump through it. I appreciate you being here today. I appreciate your commitment to this community, to this school system, to all of our children, and I look forward to us continuing to move forward.